you and the nutritious choice for your family.
Let's just get one of each.
Nature's Harvest Bread, the easy choice for whole grains.
Kelly, Al, JC, and Jenna are back.
It's your big break. No, it's your big break. It's your big break.
After a nationwide search for the next big artist, we narrowed it down from thousands to hundreds, down to 10, then down to 4, and then down to 1.
A tall one.
That one person is going to get their big break. Doing her very first ever in-studio radio interview is Cheyenne Goss.
Hey.
She is our big break winner. With Linda Septien, of course. Coach to the stars.
Linda's the prize.
Yeah,
Radio
Linda is a prize.
Veteran Linda Septien.
Y'all are nice.
Good morning, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great. Busy week for you coming up.
Yes.
And you had a very busy weekend as well.
I did.
You had to relocate from Nashville.
Yes, I did. I went home after I found out that I won.
Yeah.
Well, to Nashville. My parents don't like when I call it home, so. But I went back to Nashville and I worked. I sang downtown and I worked at the Opry and I did all my packing. I packed everything that I
Did you
owned.
quit the Opry?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're
Okay.
happy for me.
This is a week-long boot camp.
I know, but sometimes you get so excited, you just walk in, I'm like, I quit.
I don't want to work here anymore. No.
I'm done. I'm famous now.
They're so excited for me. So it was really nice. They're like, take as much time as you need. So
And what was it like when you went back home?
Oh, man. Like home?
Home.
Oh.
With mom and dad.
It was crazy. I drove into town, and as soon as I got into town, every sign in that town has my name on it.
That's so nice.
Tell us about this town.
It's
Where
amazing.
is home?
It is Southern Illinois. It is like 3.5 hours north of Nashville. So it's southern. And it's about 2,000 people. And it's tiny. There's no Walmart. There's like
just
2.
amazing.
Are you the most famous person in that city now?
Burl Ives was from my town.
Oh, really?
Really?
We
That
have
was
a
the
statue
singing
of him.
snowman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Burl?
With the
Ives.
snowman from
Frosty.
Frosty?
Yeah, Frosty the Snowman.
Oh,
okay.
like the
We have a
voice.
statue
Okay.
of him, yes.
We want you to have like a billboard that says home of Cheyenne Goss.
No, Al, the real snowman.
Almost as famous as Burl.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They're all really excited for me. And I would go into the gas station and little girls would ask me for my autograph.
What?
Yeah, it was the coolest thing I've ever experienced. And I was like, should I laugh or cry? I don't know if this is a joke or if it's like real. And she's like, no, you're going to be famous. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's awesome.
Did they ask for a certificate of authenticity to make sure they could sell it later on?
no.
This is how you know if you made it. At the gas
been
station,
amazing.
did you have to prepay? That's Cheyenne. Go ahead and turn the pump on. Turn the pump on. That's Cheyenne.
She gets it for free.
man.
And you did all this driving back to Nashville, and then you drove back home, and then you had to get on the plane to come down for your week of the big break.
I did. It was terrifying.
Why is it so terrifying?
I have not been on a plane since I was 9 years old, and I went to Disney World. So
That's amazing.
it was crazy, and it was not the smoothest plane ride ever. My dad said it's the roughest one he's ever been on.
Oh, no,
so
Cheyenne.
I was like sitting in between this little old lady and this other guy, and I'm sitting there. It's getting like turbulence, and I'm praying. I'm like, oh Lord, keep me safe right now. I'm just like, I'm nauseous, and I'm like, maybe I'll look out the window and see like lifting off the ground. Bad idea.
Nope.
Bad idea.
It doesn't
Bad
Was there a
idea.
crying baby?
The nation's fun for her a center seat.
Was there a crying baby?
There was not a crying baby.
See, I know. Whenever there's a crying baby,
Oh
as
my
annoying
gosh.
as you're like, yes, a crying baby. Nothing's going to happen.
Yes, I'm just like, I'm sitting there. I'm like,
Well, you know what?
we're
It's
almost
kind of
there.
funny. There's no turbulence in first class.
Whoa.
Kelly would
She's
know.
working
Well,
to that.
I wouldn't know that yet. So
Well, one day.
We're not giving her everything at once, Kelly.
You'll learn one day.
Kelly was amazed to learn that there's more than 4 rows on an airplane.
yeah,
She always sits in either way.
I got in there. I thought there was only 2 seats in a row.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I have to sit in the middle.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I have to sit in between these 2 people that I don't even know. But the lady I sat next to was so nice. She was calming me the whole way there. She's like, you've never been to Dallas. It's going to be so much fun. And I'm like, you're so sweet.
Aw. So you made a friend on the plane, and then you
did.
got your very own suite.
Yeah.
People were weighing on you hand and foot.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to act. I walked in and I was like, am I in the right room? Like,
Right?
I have to, my dad's room is on this end, my room is on this end, so I have to walk all the way down there just to say, hey, Dad, like, are you hungry?
Hashtag first world problems for Cheyenne, or hashtag big break problems.
And so when did you first meet with, have you already met with Linda Septien?
Yeah, we
Had your
just did
first-
about 10 minutes ago.
That was the first meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
Linda,
Well, other than
Other than
when we
Skype, yeah.
yes.
what's in store for her today, Linda? It's a busy
Well,
day, right?
It's a busy day. We're going to first evaluate, because we kind of have to figure out what all she needs, and then we'll delegate it throughout the week as to whom she'll be working with. And we already have a few things that we already know. And the big thing tomorrow is that she will Skype, and she doesn't know about this, with American Idol producers tomorrow.
Well, there you go, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
How about that?
From about 3:30, you will start our time, and you'll have an opportunity to sing. So we've got to get ready for that today.
Oh my goodness.
And
boy.
make sure we know exactly what to do there.
I thought about you, Linda Septien, this weekend, or actually this morning, because
too.
Kelly told me a story about Demi Lovato, who you coached.
Yeah.
You went on tour with her and everything, and she had a spill. She fell doing a show, but what did she do, Kelly?
She was, first of all, she's promoting her new single, Cool for Summer.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah.
And she's on a rooftop singing next to a pool, water splashing around, and she's wearing like 5-inch heels.
Oh, boy.
So you know what happened.
Yes.
She face planted.
Oh,
But she jumped right up and dived in the pool.
And kept it going.
that's totally
awesome.
Demi.
And then posted
Demi,
the
yes.
video on her own social media. I think that's the way you have to embrace it, make fun of it
yourself.
yourself
Yeah.
before everybody else
Right.
can slam it.
Absolutely.
And that speaks volumes to you, because I'm sure you've had a conversation with her when she was just starting out and saying, hey, you're going to screw up. When you screw up, just have fun with it. Keep going.
Yeah.
We actually have a whole class on what you do when something goes wrong and how to have a little secrets of what to do to make an audience really, really go, well, that was cool. You know,
Yeah.
because you got to. You have to, because you're going to have lots of screw
Like, what's your tip if
definitely.
someone forgets the words to their
Okay.
own song? Yeah.
Hold out the mic.
That was-
There's
Yeah.
a class on that?
Well, everybody, we have a class on that, but everybody does it. But you learn, we have a rap class too, so you learn to make up words.
Shout out.
But the biggest thing is the fact that people don't even recognize sometimes that if you just make up words. Because I did one that I said, I believe I have forgotten the words, and I kept going, and I don't know what to do. And not one person at the Myers, they're all still just sitting there. They don't even know.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't even know.
They're having a
They
couple
don't know.
drinks, having a good time.
So you make up words or stick the mic out and get the crowd to sing along?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take it. Yeah.
Except for when, like, if it's the first time you're singing, you're like, yeah, you sing it. Nobody knows it. Linda, I want to dive into your brain, because you've been in this industry for a long time. What caught your eye or your ear about Cheyenne?
First of all, she's gorgeous, so that doesn't hurt at all.
Ew.
Yeah.
That box,
Yeah.
that helps.
So marketing.
Totally.
Marketing good.
And the other thing is she has a backstory, which is kind of cool in what she does. She's really had to work for what because she's in a town of 2,000, so she's had no opportunities at all. And so she's kind of had to work her way up. But the main thing is the number one thing right now that's selling is pop country. And so we kind of want to mold her into that, because she's already got an amazing sound. We call it you have a very deep timbre, and it's a cool, sellable commercial sound. And so, and I love the fact that, you know, her personality, when we saw her online, you were just amazing. You have, and you can tell right now. 'cause
Yeah.
you're, like,
You're great.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was going to ask Linda Septien if you had already coached Cheyenne in doing interviews, because you're doing so
Great.
well.
Oh, she's great.
Thank you.
You act like you've been.
It was the
doing
Fair Queen
interviews
thing.
forever.
I'm telling you, it was the Fair Queen
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, she was a fair queen.
I could
That's
not.
true.
I
Yeah.
could not talk to people in an interview setting before that, but after that, I was like,
No, pageants help that.
Yeah.
They
Really
help
do.
a lot.
So,
a lot.
so what direction are you going to take her this week?
Well, this week we're gonna go into the style of pop country and what it is. We're gonna gear it more toward pop, because that is what is going on. So just riffs and different things that happen, and especially body gestures. I don't know how much you dance or move, so just body gestures of pop
Awesome.
country.
Do you already have a song picked out for her to sing for the American Idol producers?
Yes.
You do?
Okay.
I have several, but we're gonna decide on that today.
That's
And then
awesome.
she'll also we'll do some online things with her and teaching that. And then we'll also talk to her about interviews and things to say tomorrow to the producers that kind of
be nice.
are
Yeah.
secrets. And so things that will help you get the deal. Well, they've already seen you. I've already sent everything off.
Oh, American Idol has seen you.
Wheels are turning.
Wow.
Are there
And
any
they've
more
already written me in on this song.
Is there any
Yeah.
more surprise? Are there any more surprises you're holding on to for later in the week? Are we going to
Yes.
spring something
Yes.
on her?
There's a few more.
Well, it is a packed week, and I'm looking it over. You got to decide on what song you're going to record and the music video and all that stuff. And they're having a meeting at the hotel for that today, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is
Today.
just Monday.
Yeah. Then you got a voice lesson with Linda, which are so fun. It's a workout.
Tell us
They're
about
JC's
those.
been there. He's a
JC's done
veteran.
that.
I've been there. I suck, but you're good.
Cheyenne, JC's actually Linda's least successful client.
oh
Yeah.
no.
I am the worst client she's ever had.
There you go.
You're also going to work on some stage presence with Zach. social media with Leah. You do social media now?
Yes, we've always done
All that coaching?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then some studio work because it's different than singing live, right?
Totally. So she has to learn to connect and have a relationship with her fans, engagement. And I don't know how much social media you really have right now.
I have all of it.
Yeah. We can tell.
I have worked on that pretty hard for the last month. So I gained about 3,000 followers during this whole thing on my Facebook page. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So I'm up to about 4,500.
Double the
that's pretty good.
Hometown.
Cheyenne.
So important.
Yeah.
If you want to jump on the Cheyenne bandwagon, by the way, you can because you can design her logo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for
That's so
somebody
cool.
to design Cheyenne's logo.
Okay.
Go to kidnation.com if you want to do that. We have all the details there. And then you don't know, you might be traveling around just designing stuff for her when she gets all famous.
Share her Twitter up there so she can get more followers.
Of
Do that on
course.
Kid Nation too.
What is your Twitter again?
Shy096.
Boom, there it is.
Yeah, we
She
need
needs
to work on that.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. You do. And are you on Periscope or any of those?
Oh,
Okay. Yeah,
see,
you
Linda, you got to come on.
Yeah.
You will be
Linda's-
by the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to get on
I
all
guarantee
that.
you
Yeah.
that. Well, I'm excited for our
am
big
too.
Is
break
that because
winner.
you were born in '96?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh Lord!
I was born just 4 years prior to that, Cheyenne. And let
I
me
just
tell you
get
what.
older by the minute.
Yeah, y'all listen to that for a minute. She was born in 1996.
Yeah, and I was born in
Oh,
92.
Lord. I gotta sit down.
92.
I know, right?
Sit down.
I was born before Christ.
And Linda, after all this work that she's going to be putting in today, you are going to put in some more work
Yes.
because you are singing the national anthem at a baseball game
I
tonight.
am.
Whoa.
I'm excited.
What?
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
she's singing
am.
at the Rough Riders baseball game.
Frisco
Nice.
Rough
The
Riders.
Frisco Rough Riders minor league baseball team.
I live just south of there. I might have to
Yeah.
Yeah.
come
tell-
up.
How many times have you sung the national anthem in public?
I was telling her I was in this thing called the Star Spangled Banner Club when I was in high school, so I've done it
I'm so
many
sorry.
times.
Is that the only song the club sang?
Yes.
All right, today, guys, we're going to be singing, you guessed it, the national anthem.
Welcome to the show tonight.
Well, it's not that easy. Look how many people
I know.
threw it up.
All right,
know.
let's see who's better.
That'd be the worst concert ever.
We're going to take audio from you tonight, Cheyenne, and you got to do better than Kate Hudson,
Okay.
who sang it on. She posted this on her
she's
Instagram.
great.
Check this out.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Now I would say that's a good one to follow.
Good one.
Don't do it like this one.
I think that ended her career.
Yeah, this.
Oh no.
Don't do this, Cheyenne.
Oh.
Oh boy.
She was not coached by Linda Septien.
No, she was not.
Not.
And just a tip from me on that.
Who was that?
Dawn's
Macy
early.
Gray.
Dawn's early. That's 2 words.
Yes.
That's not a guy.
Not one.
Don's early.
I used to think Dawn's early was
It's a
one
long
word.
story.
Yeah.
Well, you got to head over to your meeting. You're going back to the hotel now, and thank you to the Omni Mandalay because they provided that lovely suite you and your dad are staying in all week.
Nice.
Yeah. Linda Septien, thank you so much
Thank you.
for
Thanks
doing
so
this
much.
this
I
week.
can't wait this week to work with her.
Yes,
She's
I'm
going to
so
be
excited.
amazing.
And we're going to talk to her every morning this week during the show to get your updates and see what you did the previous day and what
yeah.
you're doing that day. And kinda
She's going to
follow
sing
your
for us on the
progress.
show as well.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Right where all the other famous people sing, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Welcome to the real world.
Woo.
Well, not really. I mean, we're just kind of a little
Kinda,
show.
you know.
Yeah, kind of. Speaking of performing, one of us had a performance during our vacation.
A performance during
Yeah,
vacation?
that did not go very well.
That was being recorded? No.
We'll find out who it is and what went down next.
Want to spend the night with us? You can by watching us weeknights on Dish Nation. Go to dishnation.com to see where we're on in your area. The Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Most of Terminator Genesis in New Orleans, I know.
Yes, I did.
Now, Jai Courtney
Yeah.
was here last week, and he's your
Yeah.
co-star in the film. He claimed that he did no drinking at all because he wanted to stay in shape.
Of course he did, yeah.
Was that not true?
No.
I had a feeling that was a lie.
He's Australian, so that just, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it made sense. Where did you stay when you were there?
I stayed in this beautiful, beautiful house, but oh my goodness, it was definitely haunted.
A haunted house.
Like 100%. And I figured it out. Well, I found out because there are all these kind of like haunted places